Let's see various options to protect Excel data using general options in the Save As dialog box. So here we have our file, and if you press F12, or alternative you can also go to File and Save As, go to More Options. It will show you Save As dialog box, and if you don't want to follow these steps, just press F12 key and you directly see the Save As dialog box, saving you some time. And here we have Tools drop down, and there we have General Options. We'll talk about these options. Let's first talk about this option, Always Create Backup, which is already checked for me. So if it is not checked, you need to check it and click on OK and save the file. Overwrite this file, and now you can see that we already have a backup file here. Let me do it once again for you. If I delete this file and opening it again, so now as soon as I save this file, let me open side by side. I am pressing Ctrl S, and there you have a backup file, right? So every time you save your file, it saves the previous version in the backup file, right? So in case, let's say you delete this data by mistake and save the file, closed it, right? So you need not worry, you already have this backup file with you. You can open it. It will give you a warning. You can still open it by clicking on yes, and your data is there in the backup file, right? So what I can do is copy this entire name, delete this file, and rename this file along with the extension, and done. We just recovered our file, right? You have complete data again with you. So another option is, if I go to General Options again, I am unchecking this option. Now let's talk about Read Only Recommended option. If I check this, what happens? Save it again. Now when I close it and open the file again, it will give me a warning. The author would like you to open this file as read only unless you need to make changes. Open as read only. If I click no, it will not open the file as read only, right? You can now modify the file. But if you open the file as read only, now you can see that the file is read only here, right? Now if you make any changes, let's say I change this rate to something else like 43, it is allowing you to make changes, but when you try to save it, it gives you this warning. We can't save this file because this is read only. To keep your changes, you will need to save the workbook with a new name or in a different location. So basically you cannot modify this file. You need to give it another name or save it in some other location. So click OK, and it will show you the Save As dialog box. Now here you can save it with another name like exhibition new. So your original file is intact, it has not changed. This is the new file. Okay, so this is another way of protecting your data. Opening this file again, we'll talk about the remaining two options. I am going to remove that read only checkbox. Now if you give this password to open and password to modify, there are two types of passwords. So let's talk about password to open first. Let's give it a password like anything like 1234. It will ask the same password again just to make sure that you have entered what you wanted to enter, right? Now save it, overwrite it. So when you reopen the file, it will ask for the password to open it. So this file is protected password. If I don't know the password, let's say I am giving the wrong password, it will tell you that the password is wrong, it cannot open the file. Let's try again. Now this time I give the right password to open the file. Yep. So now you can make changes and do whatever you want and save it, right? Let's make it 42. Save it. Now if you want to remove that password, Again press F12, go to general options and delete it. Click OK. Overwrite the file. Now when I open it again, it will not ask for the password. Yeah. Now let's talk about password to modify. Again 1234, you can give any password, repeat the same password and overwrite the file. Let me try to open it again. Now the message is a bit different. This is reserved by Sunita Arora. Enter password for write access or open read only. We have two choices now. Either I can open it as read only or I can specify the password and open it. So let us try to open it as read only. If in case you don't know the password, you can open it as read only. So yes, you can now make changes here. Let's say I change this quantity. Yeah, it is allowing me to do that, and the file is read only. Again, when I try to save it, it will give me this warning and open the save as dialog box so that I can save it with new name. Right, so the original file is not changed, it is intact. So let me close this new file and delete it. Now I can open it again to remove the password. Let me also try to give the password this time, 1234, and there you go. Now the file is not read only. I can save this file after making modifications, right? So again, if you want to remove the password, go to save as dialog box, general options and delete it and overwrite the file. The password is gone. Let me show you. There you go. So this is how you can protect your data in various ways. If you found this video useful, please like and share it, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel for more such useful videos. Thanks for watching.